Imagine walking through a crowded marketplace, the sound of coins clinking together creating a symphony of everyday life. Among those coins, a 1998 Jefferson nickel sits, quiet and unassuming. At first glance, it appears to be just another piece of pocket change, but what if I told you it could actually be worth a staggering $320 million? Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly insignificant coin holds a story of rarity, mishaps, and the unexpected twists of fate that can turn an ordinary piece of metal into a priceless artifact. To understand the gravity of this extraordinary claim, we must first delve into the rich history of the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel has undergone various changes in design, minting locations, and metal composition over the decades. The coin famously features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse side, while the reverse side showcases his beloved home, Monticello. It has become a symbol of American heritage and history, but the significance of the 1998 variety in particular has set it apart from all others. What makes the 1998 Jefferson nickel special is not just its design but the rarity caused by a production error. During the minting process, a small number of these coins were inadvertently struck with the reverse design facing the wrong way. This error went largely unnoticed at the time, as most people simply accepted the coins without much thought. However, as time passed and collectors began to scrutinize their collections, a few discerning eyes caught sight of these rare error coins. The discovery ignited a frenzy among numismatists who craved to own a piece of such unique history that as word spread about the rare 1998 Jefferson nickels, the value began to skyrocket. What started as a coin worth 5 cents quickly transformed into an object of desire, with collectors willing to pay astronomical prices to get their hands on one. Early auction estimates placed these coins in the thousands, but as more collectors entered the fray, the bids escalated beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Let's take a moment to imagine the stories behind these coins. Picture a collector, flipping through a box of old change, unaware that hidden among the mundane coins is this little gem. After several months of diligent searching, perhaps even through stacks of loose change, they discover a 1998 Jefferson nickel that has the desired mint error. With excitement coursing through their veins, they contact fellow collectors, seeking the recognition of what they've stumbled upon. The thrill of discovery is palpable. This isn't just a coin, it's a golden ticket into the world of serious numismatics. Enter the seasoned collectors, the experts who see the value when others see mere change. They understand the nuances of the 1998 Jefferson nickel, the rarity of error coins, and how a single mistake at the mint can drive demand and consequently inflate prices. As they swarm around the auction circuit, bids fly higher and higher, each offering a reflection of the demand for this unique piece of currency. It becomes not just a coin but a nearly mythical object of pursuit, a testament to both the errors of humans and the beauty of history. Before long, news of these nickels reaches mainstream media and catches the attention of everyday Americans. Suddenly, everyone is searching through their change jars, hoping to find a treasure worth millions. The 1998 Jefferson nickel, which just minutes before was simply pocket change, now represents dreams, aspirations, and the possibility of wealth that could change lives. Everyone wants a piece of the action, and as excitement builds, so too does the belief that each nickel could be their ticket to financial freedom. What stands out in this journey is not merely the financial value of the coin but the excitement that lies in the hunt. Collecting can transform lives, bridging gaps between people of different backgrounds, uniting them with a similar passion and interest in history, culture, and the surprisingly intricate world of numismatics. Auctions become arenas for debate, where seasoned veterans and enthusiastic newcomers face off in bidding wars, each hoping to secure their place in the legacy of coin collecting. Imagine attending an auction where a 1998 Jefferson nickel is up for bid. The air is thick with tension, excitement palpable as collectors eagerly await the reveal. As the auctioneer calls for bids, the room erupts into a chorus of numbers being shouted back and forth. Each bid represents not just a financial investment but a desire to own something profoundly meaningful. The adrenaline rush of the auction escalates, creating a competitive spirit that electrifies the atmosphere. In the weeks that follow, we see the impact of social media as collectors share their finds and experiences online. Pictures of the coins circulate, drawing in new hobbyists and sparking a renewed interest in collecting. Blogs and YouTube channels pop up, dedicated specifically to the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel and error coins in general. Entire communities form around the thrill of discovering these rare finds, leading to forums where advice is exchanged, markets analyzed, and stories told. Amidst this whirlwind of excitement, the seemingly mundane nickel transforms into a symbol of opportunity. People who never thought twice about coins begin to educate themselves about mint marks, grading systems, and auction strategies. The value of knowledge becomes apparent as enthusiasts learn the technique required to identify rare coins in a sea of change. This newfound awareness also invites them to explore the historical narratives behind each coin, including discussions about their contexts in American history and culture. As the frenzy around the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel continues to grow, we see the emergence of trends that influence what collectors look for. Specialized dealers emerge, whose sole focus is on error coins, effectively changing the landscape of coin collecting. Prices fluctuate wildly depending on available specimens, and stories about record-breaking auction sales circulate like wildfire. Ultimately, the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel serves as a fascinating case study not just in valuation but in the communal experience of collecting. Its story can be seen as a microcosm of the larger trend in the world of coins and collectibles, which can elicit shared passion, joy, and even rivalry. The thrills of discovery and the intense competition among collectors highlight the richness of this hobby, elevating an ordinary nickel into a unique cultural phenomenon. But what of the average person, those who may not have the means or the inclination to participate in such a passionate pursuit? They, too, have a role to play in this story. The allure of the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel serves as a reminder that there is often more than meets the eye. Hidden value exists everywhere, waiting to be discovered in the mundane. In the end, whether you're a seasoned collector or an everyday person simply holding on to change, the story of the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel highlights a profound truth. The value of our possessions is not solely determined by their face value. Each coin, each collectible, carries with it a story, a piece of history, and the potential to inspire dreams. For the dedicated few who understand its significance, the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel stands as a beacon of hope and possibility, reminding us all to look a little closer at the world around us and consider what hidden treasures might lie just beneath the surface. So, what will you do the next time you find yourself with a pocket full of coins? Will you merely toss them aside or take a moment to inspect them? Because you never know, a simple nickel might just hold the key to an extraordinary adventure. If you've enjoyed this exploration into the fascinating world of currency and coin collecting, remember to like and subscribe to learn more about these hidden treasures and the stories behind them. Who knows what stories await us in the coins we encounter? Keep searching, because that next find could be worth far more than you ever expected. Next, 2008 P. Jefferson Nickels USA coins today. However, this nickel embodies a tale of rarity, intrigue, and astonishing value that could render its worth at an eye-popping $288 million. Imagine this: you're sifting through your grandmother's old box of coins, a treasure trove of memories and stories. Amongst the Mexican pesos, the pre-Civil War pennies, and the quarters from various states lies a simple-looking 2008 Jefferson nickel. It bears the familiar visage of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on its obverse side, while the iconic Monticello, representing his estate, adorns the reverse. At first, it's nothing more than just a piece of currency, a relic of daily transactions. But what if I told you that this nickel holds secrets that could make you a millionaire? As we delve deeper into the world of coins, one can't help but be fascinated by the rich tapestry of history that coins represent. They tell the story of a nation, its leaders, its economy, and much more. The 5-cent nickel has been a staple in American currency since its inception in the late 19th century. However, the fascinating tale of the 2008 Jefferson nickel extends beyond mere history. It encapsulates elements of rarity, error production, and astronomical valuation. The nickel itself was subtly minted, a standard year in American currency production. Yet, as with many extraordinary stories, it was only through meticulous observation and a keen eye that the remarkable value associated with certain coins began to surface. A few of these 2008 nickels bore unique characteristics. these were not just any 2008 nickels, but a limited number of these had been inadvertently produced with various errors during the minting process. Numismatists know well that errors can elevate a coin's value from a few cents to astronomical sums. In the bustling mints across the country, errors often occur. The process of minting coins is a machine-driven endeavor, but human error, environmental factors, and the mechanical intricacies of the minting presses can lead to mistakes. These nickels had subtle anomalies that rendered them unique, whether it be a doubling of the design, an off-center strike, missing elements, or other anomalies. These pieces represented a divergence from the normal production run. Collecting coins isn't just about amassing wealth, it's about hunting for these unique treasures within the vast sea of mass-produced currency. The thrill of discovery drives collectors to search through rolls of coins, scouring through every nickel, penny, and quarter. As they explore their surroundings, they uncover pieces that not only hold monetary value but also deep historical significance. The 2008 Jefferson nickel, for instance, represents a critical year in American history, marked by economic uncertainty and the onset of a transformative decade. Let's paint a vivid picture. You're attending a coin show, surrounded by enthusiasts and experts alike. The air is thick with anticipation, and the sights and sounds of traders exchanging their prized possessions create a captivating atmosphere. You find yourself drawn to a booth displaying a collection of nickels. Among them sits a polished 2008 Jefferson nickel, striking in the way it catches the fluorescent light. As the seller presents it, your heart races. You've heard the whispers of this coin's potential as a minor legend in the numismatic world. As you approach, your eyes skim over the coin's surface, looking for the telltale signs of uniqueness. What makes this specific nickel so special? Could this be one of the few errant-struck coins? Enthusiasts clamor for coins that tell a story, not just in monetary terms but through their very existence. The striking features on this nickel, perhaps a distinct marking or an unusual design flaw, can radically reshape its worth. In numismatics, the coin's condition plays a crucial role in its overall valuation. This is known as grading. The distinction between a coin that's graded as uncirculated versus one showing signs of wear and tear can mean the difference of thousands of dollars in the realm of collectors. A coin's condition is meticulously assessed by experts, who scrutinize the surface for scratches, nicks, and other imperfections. Collectors dream of acquiring mint-state nickels, coins that have escaped the rigorous hands of circulation unscathed, reflecting the meticulousness of the minting process. To understand the substantial worth of the 2008 Jefferson nickel, one must consider the historical journey of the nickel itself. Established in 1938, the Jefferson nickel was meant to honor Thomas Jefferson and celebrate the values he embodied. Every nickel represents ideals that resonate through generations, making it more than just change, it's an emblem of American history. As the coin evolved over time, it underwent various design changes, but the core sentiment remained the same. As the years progressed, the nation's economy fluctuated and evolved. The Wright brothers' flight, the Great Depression, the Civil Rights Movement, and technological advancements have all contributed to shaping the financial landscape of the United States. Within this backdrop, it is essential to recognize how currency, including our familiar nickel, played its part in the unfolding narrative. In the midst of these monumental events, the 2008 Jefferson nickel stands out as a send-off for the era of traditional currency, forever altered by technology, the digital age, and modern commerce. As cash transactions wane and cryptocurrency emerges on the horizon, the value of coins like the Jefferson nickel may appreciate disproportionately, seen as relics of a bygone era, thus their intrinsic worth could explode. Now consider for a moment the instance of a buyer at an auction, immersing themselves in the world of high-stakes bidding. The auctioneer's gavel strikes, sending ripples of excitement as collectors raise their paddles. They're in pursuit of something extraordinary, a 2008 Jefferson nickel with an error that had fascinated the community and brought together bidders from all walks of life. The competitive tension in the room climbs as the auctioneer calls for bids, the value of this coin teetering precariously between collectors and speculators alike, each craving a piece of history and a potential gold mine. Upon winning the auction, the buyer holds the coin as a treasure, a piece showcasing the thrill of exploration and the aesthetic wonder of numismatics. As the excitement settles, they reflect on the rarity behind this piece. Auctions like these highlight the lengths to which enthusiasts will go to claim a unique find, not just for monetary benefit but for the innate thrill of possessing an exceptional artifact of history. The 2008 Jefferson nickel didn't merely receive attention for its numismatic qualities, it found itself in the crosshairs of media sensationalism. News outlets, blogs, and online forums began circulating the idea that diamonds in the rough existed, literally hidden in plain sight. Online tutorials emerged, with thousands watching eagerly as seasoned collectors shared their expertise on what to look for when examining coins. The buzz surrounding a possible $288 million nickel added to the frenzy, amplifying the interest and, in turn, the market value of these coins. As discussions grew, one could see how the 2008 Jefferson nickel became not just a collector's dream but a cultural phenomenon. The idea that chance encounters with such a seemingly mundane piece of currency could yield epic treasures became tantalizing. The stories build upon one another. In coffee shops, friends would share tales of that one time they uncovered something rare, a pointless errant coin no longer pointless but a gateway to wealth. Each story embodies hope and the thrill of discovery. Now let's step back a bit, refocusing on the broader implications of how society as a whole views money. As the younger generations become increasingly accustomed to living in a cashless world, the physical representation of money in coins like the Jefferson nickel takes on a nostalgic luster. Veterans in the world of finance watch as the tenets of investing change, with cryptocurrencies and digital wallets becoming the new normal. They ponder, will the old-school nickel continue to hold value? If there's one lesson from the 2008 Jefferson nickel story, it's the unpredictability of what tomorrow may bring in terms of value and significance. As interest in coin collection rises, educational forums and workshops are being organized at local libraries, universities, and community centers, dedicated to teaching newcomers the art of numismatics. Enthusiasts can now come together, sharing advice, hosting exhibitions, and building camaraderie built on a mutual appreciation for history and value. The excitement of discovering that the 2008 Jefferson nickel you stumbled upon may indeed be worth checking becomes a shared trait among novices and experts alike. This growing community and awareness foster a spirit of enthusiasm and resolve among collectors, igniting friendly rivalries about who might possess the rarest coins or the most intriguing stories behind their collections. This environment proves to be beneficial for the hobby itself as more people recognize the intertwining history. Next, 1999 P. Jefferson Nickels USA coins. Today, imagine uncovering a nickel that seems ordinary at first glance. It features the familiar visage of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, a founding father of the United States, born during an era where 5 cents would have held substantial purchasing power. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's beloved home in Virginia, a symbol of heritage and pride. But what makes this particular nickel so extraordinary, so valuable? It is a story woven into the fabric of chance, rarity, and the passion of numismatists across the globe. Once viewed as simple currency, coins have always been collectors' items, treasures that chronicle our economic evolution. But as the years pass, certain coins fade into obscurity, while others emerge as rare finds. The 1999 P. Jefferson nickel is often overlooked, yet this neglected piece of currency has an incredible tale to tell. To understand its worth, one must delve deep into the realm of minting errors, market demand, and the whims of collectors. The allure of rare coins typically rests on peculiarities that elevate their value. In the case of the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel, it is a specific error, known as the fullstep variety, that has gained acclaim. Collectors are on a perpetual quest for coins in pristine condition, especially those that embody unique minting errors or variations. These distinctions catapult an otherwise common coin into the spotlight, where its value can skyrocket. Initially, the 1999 nickel was produced in large quantities, making the average issue nearly devoid of monetary luxury. However, a few rare specimens emerged that didn't just meet the standard but exceeded expectations. These special nickels, bearing exceptional qualities like sharp, full steps on Monticello, are incredibly sought after. Imagine finding one of these pristine examples tucked away in a coin jar or a change purse after years of neglect. The thrill of discovery ignites the imagination of collectors. Let's fast forward to the auction houses where rare coins change hands. The bidding wars that ensue are not just about price, they reflect a passion for history, a chase for rarity, and the dream of uncovering a financial windfall. The excitement permeates the air as collectors engage in a spirited duel, each believing that this nickel might just represent their golden ticket. When the dust settles, and the hammer falls, it's not unusual for a single 1999 P. Jefferson nickel to realize a price upward of millions, a staggering figure that mirrors the dreams and aspirations of countless avid collectors. The story takes a deeper dive into the mechanisms that empower these coins with monetary worth. Rarity plays a pivotal role, but rarity alone does not guarantee high prices. Market demand is the driving force behind value. When collectors vie for ownership of coins that are simultaneously rare and desirable, the market reflects this with soaring prices. The ever-changing dynamics of perception, nostalgia, and the historical significance of coins fuel a continual cycle of investment in numismatics. Furthermore, the journey of a coin extends beyond its minting year. As it changes hands, each owner adds a chapter to its story. From the factories of the Philadelphia Mint, where it was stamped, to the hands of a collector who cherishes it as a relic of history, the nickel becomes a narrative thread in the larger tapestry of American life. It embodies dreams, stories of luck, and chance encounters, all culminating in the moment when it is finally recognized for its true worth. In this world of hidden treasures, luck is often the decisive factor. Consider the countless individuals who have rummaged through their family's coin boxes or combed through bags of change. They unearth coins that were once mere pocket change only to realize they've struck gold, or in this case, silver. The stories of triumph and serendipity in the world of coin collecting are as rich and varied as the coins themselves. As the news of this sensational find of a 1999 P. Jefferson nickel spreads, a wave of enthusiasm washes over the numismatic community. Social media platforms, online forums, and collectors' meetings buzz with the possibility of finding such an extraordinary piece. Stories of other rare coins add to the excitement, fueling anticipation for the next great discovery. Each day brings a new chance for a hidden treasure, merging history with contemporary adventure. This phenomenon isn't just about a single nickel, it's about the entire realm of coin collecting. It encourages individuals to explore their collections, to scrutinize every coin for possibilities that may have gone unnoticed. A single find of a common coin can set off a chain reaction, inspiring others in the hunt for hidden gold. The implications of this fervor extend beyond monetary wealth. They represent a deep appreciation for history, art, and the stories that coins encapsulate. Through community interactions, individuals often share their stories, advice, and experiences, creating a collective consciousness around coin collecting. The friendships formed in pursuit of numismatic treasures are invaluable, binding people through shared interests and passions. Each participant becomes a storyteller, passing down knowledge and tales of their adventures in the coin market. For many collectors, the notion that a simple piece of currency can hold not only monetary value but also historical significance creates a magnetic pull towards this hobby. The dream of uncovering a rare coin like the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel becomes an aspiration, a personal quest that transcends generations. Conversations at local shows and conventions ripple with excitement, as seasoned collectors aim to mentor novices, revealing their secrets of the trade. They discuss the importance of becoming adept at recognizing valuable varieties and errors, the imperative that comes along with every coin they encounter. Education becomes a vital aspect of numismatics, understanding marked distinctions, reading fine details, and even identifying mint errors emboldens collectors in their pursuits. It adds another layer of appreciation for each coin they find. As the intrigue about the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel swells, more people become aware of the broader significance of coins in American culture. They stand as testaments to history, uniquely placed pieces that survived the passage of time. They share insights about our economic evolution, societal changes, and the stories of individuals long gone. Collecting takes on a purpose. It transforms mere hobby into a personal journey of discovery and comprehension. The narrative of coins nourishes bonds between the past and the present. It connects generations, as old coins are passed down, introducing the young to stories of their ancestors. The exploration of history through coins offers a personal glimpse, allowing storytellers to bring those passed on to life. For many, holding a coin is akin to grasping a fragment of history, a moment frozen in time. In the world of numismatics, the excitement builds in anticipation of the next discovery. Will the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel become the catalyst for a host of other rarities to come to the fore? As people dig into their coin collections, the hope remains. Each coin holds its own narrative waiting to be uncovered, for within the realm of coins, potential riches are just a flip away. At the end of the day, this isn't just about a nickel, it's a celebration of history, adventure, and the enduring human spirit. Every coin, including our curious little 5-cent Jefferson nickel, has a voice that whispers tales of time. In this vibrant panorama of numismatics, where every penny tells its tale, who knows what revelatory discoveries might await? If this ignites a passion for you, make sure to explore your own change jars, scour your coin collections, and join the vibrant community of collectors. Immerse yourself in the thrill of discovery, for you might just find the next coin that will reshape the fabric of your life. Remember to like, subscribe, and keep chasing those coins, because every day could uncover an extraordinary treasure waiting to leap into your hands.